Good Sunday morning, my friends, and happy Mother's Day. Good Sunday morning, my friends, and happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, all the godmothers, all the grandmothers, all the aunts, everyone. Everyone that acts like a mother to someone. So I got up early and started to make some cinnamon rolls for breakfasty brunch, and there will be a cook with me on that if they come out right. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. I used the recipe on the WW Weekly this week as a guide, sort of. Not really. I guess I just used it as an idea to make them because I changed it up a bit. I mean, there's really only one way to make cinnamon rolls. I just changed up some ingredients, changed up the dough. We'll see. The dough's rising right now. So my plans today are to pretty much do nothing except things that I love. I think I'm going to sew a little bit today. I'm going to read. I might even watch one of my favorite movies. We'll see. But right now I am just, like I said, waiting for my dough to rise. Still in my pajamas, and I am feeding my sourdough starter. There it is. It's pretty much ready. I think on Tuesday, I think I'm going to make a loaf of sourdough bread. But I just fed it with 50 grams. I halved it this morning and fed it with 50 grams of flour. And now I'm going to feed it with 50 grams of filtered water. Give it a mix and see what happens. It's looking good. I did have this time what they call hooch on the top, and I think it's because the weather was so warm last week. It's okay, you can just pour it off and keep going, and that's what I did. You know, a couple people have asked for the recipe. Honestly, I just Googled it, and I kind of did a small batch sourdough starter where I started with 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of filtered water. And then, are you okay? Doug just fell, sort of. Tripped. He tripped. Oh, my God. Stubbed his toe. And then each day you feed it the same amount, but you have to halve it. Take, half out and throw it away and keep going like that. So I just did a lot of research and a lot of Googling until I found what I thought would work. And last time when I made it, it worked great. I made the homemade English muffins, but it took all my starter, so I had to start all over again. I'm hoping I have enough starter to make a loaf of bread and maybe keep feeding the starter and keep it going. I don't know, we'll see. But summer is coming, and I probably will not keep feeding it and keep it alive during the summer, just because it is a lot warmer and it's a little harder when it's this warm because you do get the hooch on top. And plus, we don't eat really as much bread as we do in the cooler months, like with soups and stews and things. So we'll see. But I need to go put my water in this, mix it up, and check on my dough. So I will be back. I will show you my breakfast, and you can hang out with me today and see what I'm doing. I'm hoping to get some fun sewing done. I still have some masks I need to make, but I'm hoping to get some fun sewing done. We'll see. See what the day brings. So, one of my subscribers, Beth Powell, sent me a video for a really cool breakfast sandwich. And it's kind of like, what do they call them? A bird's nest or a toad in the hole, where you cut the hole in the bread and you put the egg in and you cook it on the griddle. But this is an omelet style. You do that, but you put your omelet fixings in it. And it looked really cool. Beth made it, and it came out great for her. So I decided that we were going to record it for you. Doug's going to make it. I'm going to record. We've never made it before, so we'll see how it goes. The first time is usually tricky. The second time is usually better, but we're going to give it a go. So I'm going to turn you around and I'll talk you through what we did to prepare for it and how he is making it. Okay, so here we go. We have the pan heating, and we're just going to give it a little spray with some butter flavored nonstick spray. And then I took, go ahead. We have some Canadian bacon chopped, some green peppers that we sauteed, You need 2 piles of each, don't forget.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
We're gonna do 2 pieces, so we're gonna do 2 piles of each. And we have some mushrooms that we sauteed. We had all the veggies pre-sauteed. You can do it right here, right now. Get in your hand. Right here, right now, but I like my stuff kind of soft. That's a lot of veggies. Like I said, we haven't done this before. And then I have 2 slices of 647 bread that I cut the centers out of. And I put the tiniest little bit of light butter around the edges, not even enough to count, like barely any.
How's it upside down?
I did both.
Okay.
I think you should turn the heat down a little. So then we take 2 beaten eggs and divide them between the pieces of bread. Woo. And then what? Do we let it cook first?
I don't think so.
Okay, and then I have 2 points worth of shredded part skim mozzarella that we are dividing between the 2. And then we take the center of the bread and put it back on top. Push it down a little bit with the spatula. I also have a tiny little bit of butter on that. Now here comes the moment of truth. I think you should guide it for sure. Okay. I think we overfilled them a little bit with veggies because they're supposed to be a little flatter, but that's okay. Like I said, first, ooh, that one looks nice. Look at that. And then we're just going to let them cook on the other side. And when they are done, I will show you what they look like plated up. Now the points for these, the bread is 1 point per slice on all plans, so that's 2 points. The veggies are 0. How much Canadian bacon do you use? Do you know? Like 1 slice maybe in mine, or a half a slice?
Probably a slice in each.
Okay, so 1 point's worth of Canadian bacon, so we're up to 3 points. Then the egg is 0 on blue and purple, and 4 points on green, and then 2 points worth of cheese. So 5 points for this, what looks like a very filling breakfast if I eat both of these, which I'm kind of hungry this morning, so I probably will. We'll see. But I'll be back to show you what this looks like when it's plated. Okay, guys, here is what it looks like when it is all done. This is the one, I put them opposite so you can see what it looks like on the bread side and see what it looks like on the egg side. I cut this one in half. You can see all the veggies and the melted cheese, the nice toasty bread. So I am anxious to dig in and see how this tastes, and I will let you know. I think I'm going to definitely use a fork and knife. I don't want to lift this up because I think it'll be a little bit floppy. I think next time I will pay a little more attention and maybe try to make this 4 points. Use a little bit less Canadian bacon, but when I have somebody making breakfast for me, I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to save a few points for one of the cinnamon rolls that I'm working on. And I'll show you those when they get done. Okay, it is brunch time for me. And these are the cinnamon rolls I made this morning, and oh my gosh, they're good. This is my second one. I already had one. 2 of those on the blue plan are 5 points. and it is worth every stinking point. I'm sure I'm going to use some weeklies today, and I'm okay with that, but guys, these are fantastic. I do have a cook with me up on the channel on these that I filmed this morning, and I cannot recommend them enough. Really, really good. The whole family liked them, so definitely worth a look if you haven't already seen the video. So I am spending 5 points on some brunch. I will not have anything else probably until dinner time, and I'll be back a little bit later, maybe with a sewing project. Maybe I'll just be lazy. I don't even know yet. It is dinner time, and I have a beautiful dinner made by my beautiful family. We have roasted asparagus. We have a baked potato with a little bit of sour cream, and under the pile of mushrooms is a New York strip steak and corn on the cob. It is 7 points for the steak, 4 points for the potato on blue and green, and of course 0 on purple. 1 point's worth of sour cream, 0 for the asparagus, 0 for the mushrooms, and 0 for the corn. So it is a 12-point dinner for me tonight.
Hey, it's Adam, and I'm making dessert for the family. And right now we are doubling the recipe for the yellow cake waffle. And so I already have in the 60 grams of sugar-free yellow cake mix instead of 30. And now we are going to add 2 eggs to the mixture, making sure to not get any shells in them, because that would not taste good. Should have done 2 at once. I'm a culinary master. Why didn't I do that? All right. And then we have 1 tablespoon of unsweetened applesauce. I lied. It's 2 because I'm doubling the recipe. All right. Uno. Dos. There's your little lesson in Spanish for the day. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, which is 2 because we're doubling the recipe. Thank you, Mom. 1 teaspoon. This is a teaspoon, right? Yes. 1, 2. And then I'm not going to forget this time, we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Or 2. I literally just said I wasn't going to do that. All right. Regardless. Oh, that is potent. Oh my gosh. All right, well, that's great. Then we are all going to whisk that all together. This looks pretty cakey to me. And so we will now put this on here so it doesn't get the thing all right, it doesn't matter, I guess. I'm gonna spray the mini waffle iron with nonstick spray. Okay. And pour it in. Yeah, pour it in.
1/6 of it. You might want to get that little ladle out of the drawer, all the way in the back with the blue handle.
Yeah. Is this 1/6?
Well, no, it's just going to help you.
Oh, all right.
No. Get the ladle in.
Oh, that would make sense.
Closer to the waffle iron on the, yeah, there you go. Probably another one. Or half of that, maybe. That's good.
And then you close it up. And you wait.
Just about a minute or so.
Just about a minute.
We'll be back.
And this is the final product right there. I will get a plate out. and a fork because I'm not going to burn my hand doing this. Just want to scoop it out onto the plate. And that is beautiful.
And what are we going to do with them, Adam? What are we going to put on them?
Gonna put on cut up strawberries and whipped cream.
We'll show you when it's done. So here is the delicious dessert that Adam made. It is a yellow cake waffle for 1 point. I have 2 points worth of ice cream under there. I have strawberries for 0 points and 0 points worth of Ready Whip. So this is a 3-point dessert to end my Mother's Day. So that is it, guys. I had a wonderful long bath. Now I'm going to have my dessert, and that is going to be the end of my Mother's Day. It was a fantastic day. I didn't get nearly done what I wanted to get done, but I did get one of my favorite movies watched, and I got some masks made, and tomorrow's another day. So that's it for me, and I will be back tomorrow with a very quick, full day of eating. Have a great night, and happy Mother's Day. See you tomorrow.